You're listening to the Claret and Big Blue podcast on the Pass the Gravy Podcast Network.
Damn, Daniel.
Morgan Cox, the snapper. Rookie Ryan Stonehouse, the holder. The kick by Bullock is on the way. Oh, and it is no good. He missed it to the left. And the Giants leave a season opener for the first time in 6 years with a win. 21-20.
And we are live!
We'll do it live!
Welcome everyone to Claret and Big Blue, probably the only podcast on the internet dedicated to West Ham United and the New York Giants. That's right, football and football balls. For everyone stays, I am Mike Fish and I am joined, as always, by one half of Mr. and Mrs. Alex Middleton. It's Mr. Alex Middleton.
What's up, man? How's it going, buddy? It's a great week, isn't it? It's an absolutely great week. We got a fucking win. We're above 500 for the first time ever on this podcast.
Yep.
Fucking.
I'm pretty sure it's a fact.
Let's go. Let's go, boys.
Do you know what, though? This has made your life choices a little awkward now moving forward for the rest of the season. Because if you remember, the weekend, or it was the game after you got engaged, the Giants won.
True.
And then the game after you got married, they won. You're just going to have to get married every other week and get engaged every other week.
Just keep renewing our vows maybe every Saturday or Sunday morning.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to do the whole big thing again. I'm not going to ask you to spend.
Very expensive.
That would be very expensive. But just go to City Hall or something, get it done.
Dude, it was the best case of events ever. Where it was just okay, tight. We don't have to worry about waking up early for West Ham. Awesome, I'm cool with that. And then
thanks, Queenie.
Yeah, shout out to the Queen.
That was her last act of. I'll give you a lane, boys.
This is for me. It's for Kate Middleton, and probably who I guess I'm somehow related to loosely. But then get married, best day of my life. But after the best day of my life, the Giants win, start the season off 1-0. Fucking absolutely we'll get to it here in a second, but I'm not gonna apologize. I'm not gonna apologize for anything. I don't care if we shouldn't have won that game. I'm not gonna apologize. But then the Cowboys lose that night.
That was so sad.
It was just
I was so
a chef's kiss to the entire weekend. UK football won too, yeah. So they did that for the Queen. UK football beat Florida for the Queen.
I really should pay more attention to them.
She's looking down on them. Photoshop the stadium, the UK stadium, and the Queen just looking on happily. Oh, those are my boys, my lads.
Anyway, that's my
Have you been keeping up with all the festivities? I saw she was in Scotland yesterday. And then
she's now in London.
London again.
Yep. She's back in Buckingham Palace now.
Were you affected? How were you affected by the news of the Queen's passing? You're the first guy I thought of.
It was weird because when it happened, my wife, she's not very good at awkward emotional situations, so I guess she was kind of like, "Are you gonna cry?" I was like, "No, I'm not." It was weird. I wasn't upset. "Oh my god,
am I gonna have to deal with this all day?" And you're like, "No, it's gonna be fine."
But no, yeah, I just there was this weird feeling I don't know how to react to this, and then I text my buddy, who is also British and also lives in this area. And I was like, "How you doing, buddy?" And he was like, "I don't know, I feel weird." I was like, "I know, me too." But yeah, I guess it's just like a bit of your identity, you know? Because whenever if you say, "Oh, I'm English" or "I'm British," the first thing people go is, "Like the Queen? Do you know the Queen?" So it's like, am I less British now? I don't know how this works.
I mean, you always got the Prime Minister. Which I
who
learned
is
was a woman,
also called Liz.
Perfect. Why can't she be the queen? They should just make her be the queen. So much easier.
Now I have to learn new lyrics to the national anthem. Like, Jesus.
Wait, do you really?
Yeah, it changes from God Save the Queen to God Save the King. That's it. That's all it changes.
I didn't know they really did that.
Well, it'd be weird. It'd be weird saying God Save the Queen when she's dead. Like, you had one job.
Well, I mean, I didn't know if they wrote it about the original queen.
No, I think it was originally God Save the King, and then it changed because of her.
Oh. But it's like the same song, right?
It's exactly the same song, exact same lyrics. You just say king instead of queen. That's it.
That's not that bad.
It would be interesting though if they did since it's like, oh, it's a new king now.
Like rock and roll.
Like, yeah, a little bit of a remix. Let's have a new version.
Lucid Illusions to do it.
Shout out to Lucid
By the way,
Illusions.
new single they put out on Friday. Go fucking download it wherever you get your music. It's an absolute banger of a single. I have listened to it countless times already this week.
And don't go to Spotify and stream it. Go to like iTunes and like pay 99 cents or however much that is now.
Or do stream it, but then like when you're like gone, leave it on just on repeat so they keep getting all the points. Keep getting all the points, you know?
Yeah. Help them out. By the way, shout out to Bobby McFundables. In the live chat, as always, my man. Yeah, so we covered everything then, really. Giants won. You got married. Let's fuck off, shall we? I think that's.
Yeah, like we're not really gonna talk West Ham, are we? There's nothing.
I mean, I guess since we won a game in Europe against
Red Star,
a Romanian team.
Yeah, we had. I mean, it actually worked out pretty well for us because like all the guys that we put in kind of sucked, and then we were just like, what if we just subbed in the good guys? And we did that. And I was like, well, this is gonna suck on Saturday or on Sunday when we have to play them again. But,
no, I think at that point, everyone, even though it wasn't official, I think everyone kind of got the idea. It was like, yeah, they're not playing any games this weekend. So it worked out. So he could put the strong players in, and it worked. It was almost like, as everything always goes with these two teams, they go together nicely because West Ham played really shitty in the first half, and then came back strong in the second half and won it. Sound familiar?
It sure does, buddy. It sure does. Yeah, man. I'm sure England is going to wear something Queen related for the World Cup. Oh, they have to now. Just how they have to wear like the cape.
Oh, if England played in the World Cup with capes, that'd be amazing.
That's a flex for sure.
Shout out to JPJ.
Shout out JP.
What's up, buddy? He'll be. I'm going to be on a podcast with him talking about football tomorrow.
Oh, which football?
All of it. Oh, NFL.
Oh, okay.
Or NFL.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. So like, let's talk Giants first. Because like, I feel like we should just come out of the gate and say, this is the no apology tour. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care that we won on a missed field goal. I don't care that the only reason we did have the opportunity to take the lead was because the Titans don't know how to fucking punt. I'm not going to apologize that, like, we could have blown the game and not gotten a 2-point conversion, but we somehow did. Like, I'm not going to apologize for those things. Yeah, a sequence of events weirdly kind of happened that allowed us to win this game, and I will not apologize because we fucking came back and we beat the motherfucking Titans. We laid out Derrick Henry. We basically murdered Derrick Henry. That was fucking awesome. Shout out to Tay Crowder, even though he got beat for a touchdown later on. But, like, that was a cool play. That was a really cool play. What did you think of the game overall?
It was definitely a roller coaster. Let's just say that. It was just a bunch of, because I'm just so used to our head coaches or our offensive coordinators just being morons. I'm just
like taking a knee, maybe, like basically just
Yeah,
Just
we need 8
the
yards.
quarterback to just fall down real quick on
Throw it 3
third and
yards.
fourth down. Yeah, like that's fucking stupid. I like the guy having some balls. Dave Balls is who we got at coach now.
But yeah, there was so many. Well, it feels like so many. Maybe it was only 2 or 3, but I was stressed. I was very stressed on Sunday. But it just felt like so many plays that I was like, "What is he thinking?" Oh, it worked out. I knew it.
Yeah, like the Danny throw at first. Like, why is he throwing? Oh, Sterling Shepard is just
even that
he led him fucking perfectly on that throw.
Even that trick play with Kadarius Toney, it didn't ultimately work out how I think he wanted it to work out, but we got forward yards in that, and it was like, oh, okay, we're trying some things here. We're trying some things.
We pretty much didn't do shit with Toney though. Like I think how many plays did that guy get? What he had 2 carries, no receptions in that whole game. I'm looking at the box score as we do this. He had 2 carries, no receptions, but I felt like he was never on the field. I think he played like 3 snaps the first half. I don't know how many in the second half, but like we got to involve that fucking guy more. He's magic. Use that guy, especially with Wandale out. Like we got to figure out a way to make things work here.
Well, just don't mind me.
Pulling up the box score right there.
No,
like,
yeah, but yeah.
There were times that like we are always the team that like, I mean, as a Giants fan, like 13-0, I thought the game was over. Like I was just like, fuck, not again. Like this is gonna be such a fucking long season. Like I knew I was like, we got our hopes up. I was ready to go, and then just shit, just absolute shit. I was like, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna hate 18 weeks from now on. Like this is gonna be the worst 18 weeks of my life again. Like cool, awesome. And then just kind of started creeping in there. They kind of let us come back. They kind of let us back in there. And like it's always things like that the Giants did that go against the Giants. Like we're the team that muffs the punt. We're the team that fucking misses the field goal. We were the team that threw a pick in the end zone. Like that was a bad throw by Daniel. I was not happy with that. But we're Dan stands, so we write that off because he had a good passer rating at the end of the day. And if you win, then I don't really care.
But I'll take it if you make a mistake, it's how you learn from it. And he went to the sidelines. Brian Daboll, even though when someone asked him at the press conference, like, what did you say to Daniel Jones after that play? And he said, oh, no, I was talking to someone in a headset. But then you can clearly see in the replay, he's not wearing a headset. At him
too. And Daniel's like talking to him.
Yeah, they're definitely having that conversation. But, hey, whatever.
That's his way of saying, fuck you, it's none of your business.
Basically.
I like that about our coach. He's like, we're keeping that shit in-house. What Daboll did, and there's so many things that like Joe Judge wouldn't do.
This is a picture of him, by the way. This is
Daboll.
Yep.
But like what Daboll did is what Pat Shurmur wouldn't do. It's what Joe Judge wouldn't do. And I know we were really high on Joe Judge. We were like, let's just fucking believe. But again, like I'm a big proponent, a big believer of like if you're wanting the captain of your ship to fucking die, like then you don't want your team to do well. And like shitting on Danny, we gotta love Danny. Danny's our guy now. I didn't want to draft Danny when we drafted him, but like we drafted him.
He's what we got, so we're going to believe in him.
I want him to succeed because then the team succeeds. I want all of our coaches to succeed. But Joe Judge, while he seemed cool at the beginning because he made him do mud drills, like he was the guy that's like, I'm just going to take a knee on third down because I don't trust our offense to get anything done. You know what? Let's just like – he was a settler. He was a guy that wasn't going to get shit done. He was a guy that was just trying to like, pass the buck, that was just trying to like survive. And like Daboll was like, the second we got that ball back, I asked our defense, I went to our defender, I went to some of our captains, and I was like, hey, if we score, is it cool if we go for 2? I want to go for 2. And they're like, fucking yes. And what he did right there is if it doesn't work, we lost anyways. We looked like we were going to lose that game anyways. I don't fucking care. I didn't trust our defense at that point to stop them. And our defense really almost didn't let us stop them. Our defense technically didn't stop them. Like Fat Randy, the kicker, missed a fucking field goal. And really, if you look at it, Ryan Tannehill took like about a 4-step drop before he kneeled to try and get it in the center of the field. And if you just go to your knee right after you get the ball right there, you have about 3 more yards that are closer to the field goal. You make it a little bit easier. We iced the kicker technically, if you want to consider it that.
I knew that's going to happen.
All the timeout, it worked, but like going for 2.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? We had 2 timeouts left. It was the last kick of the game. Fuck it. Why not?
Going for 2 though is a culture fucking move. What he did right there, because this is game 1. This is saying I believe in my boys. Fuck you guys. Let's go get it done. And like if it works, then fucking we're heroes. And he fucking got the win. He got the win. And then if it doesn't work, he was the guy that had the balls to believe in our team. And I think that it builds the confidence. And then he gets to do the fucking dance in the locker room after. Like he is vibing. It's a whole. You get guys to play for you when you let him go.
He's a vibe.
You get guys.
But not only just the going for the 2 points. Throwing
a 4th down a couple times.
Throwing the challenge flag when they were like, oh, "Fuck you! I want those 7 yards back," and he went for it.
He
Remember that happened, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You looked at me and I was like, "Wait, I'm not thinking of a different game."
No.
Okay.
I was trying to think of whatever I was gonna say. I was trying to think what I was gonna say next. But a lot of coaches, like Judge, was like, it just seemed like there was a disconnect at a certain point in time. Yeah, Bullock. He's not the best kicker. I'll give you that. But like, he did those things that get players to buy into you, and I mean that works for so long until you don't win. You consistently aren't winning. But like, I think that this is a team that wants to play for him, is what it seems like. And you've got like this team has been so shit for the last 5-6 years, man. Like it was just. We just beaten down that much to where I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. I don't know if you saw that guy's Ring doorbell camera where it was the Giants fans just like, yes, thank fucking God. Like I was like, that is all of us right now. Every single one of us. Like we fucking.
Because it's not like we haven't won a game. Because we won what? I know we only won like what 5 last season.
4 last year.
Was it 4? But it was no. It was 1. It was opening day, which is awesome. Hasn't done that in 6 years. But also, like I said, it was just the manner in which we played and we won. Yes, again, you could say we were technically lucky, which I don't, whatever.
I'm not going to apologize.
No, I think so. I can't remember who it was. I was watching something else because I don't know if you do the same thing, but suddenly Giants won, so I'm watching every fucking talking head show that I can get.
Absolutely. But like when they lose, I just can't watch Monday ESPN. I can't do it.
Right.
ESPN's done for me until Monday Night Football comes on because I don't want to be sad when my team's highlight comes up. I'm like, yeah, they fucking lost again. God damn it, Scott Van Pelt. I get it.
You bald-headed fuck. Shut the fuck up.
It was awesome. But like I was just like, I'm watching highlights. Like I waited to take the dog out. I was exhausted. I've been doing wedding shit all weekend. And I was like tired of shit. And I was like, well, hold on. I'm gonna finish the Giants highlight. And she's like, you know what happens? I was like, I do know what happens, but like I'm gonna finish the highlight. I want to see the Saquon run again. I want to see the 2-point conversion. I want to see all of this. I want to rewatch it. I want to relive this. It makes me happy. And it's great. Like we can watch ESPN highlights again for another week. And last year was just me avoiding ESPN on Mondays. That was pretty much how my Mondays went. But I don't know, dude. It's like. This is I've got that high now. All I want to do is win, and I know we're not going to win out, and I know that maybe Eli might have jinxed us by having Saquon on because everybody that goes on the Manning cast seems to lose the next week. But like, fuck it, we're gonna change the tide. We're gonna change the tide because Saquon looked like a fucking animal. Saquon was fucking insane. Saquon was the Saquon that we drafted. When we drafted that guy, we're like, that's the guy that we could get. That Penn State. That was the Saquon we saw on Sunday, and I fucking loved it. Now, obviously, we need to get some more guys involved. Can't be the Saquon show 100% of the time, but man, that guy's good.
He needed it though. I think I'm not sad.
The lateral movements, left and right, like he was proven that like I think he's got the confidence back, and you need that swagger back, and that was the Saquon we got. We drafted him, and like he was awesome at the beginning of his rookie year, and then he just, he got injured, and he's been trying to get that.
He's been pretty much injured for the last 3 years.
Since then, and if he's back at 100%, fuck, dude.
But how was it? Because 18 carries, averaging 9.1. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And I was saying, other people that showed out who needed to show out. Daniel Jones, I know it's only one game, so I'm not getting too carried away, but we are Dan stands. 81% completion, averaging 11 yards, which is importantly more than 10, which is the big number that you need to do.
115 QBR.
Like, yes, he had that interception, but 2 touchdowns. Like, I thought
a couple bad throws. If we lost, then he would have taken a lot of the blame for it. But I mean, he kind of lost us the game when he threw the interception. and then Tennessee just fucked it up. But like we're usually the team that fucks it up and rips a loss away from the jaws of victory, and the opposite kind of happened to us, and we did the things that we needed to do to make things go right.
Yeah, that's one of the guys I was watching. Again, I watched so many of them, I can't remember which one, but his guy was saying, "Oh yeah, the Giants were lucky to win," and he was like, "No, but you had you played a whole 60 minutes. You have to put yourself in the position to be lucky. Like you can't just ignore the rest of that second half and just say, oh, they were lucky. I think we deserved that win. Ultimately, I think the second half performance was fantastic.
The real question I think we have to ask ourselves is Super Bowl. And they're first, yeah, they are first. Are we just Super Bowl planning? I'm getting tickets this week. Giants Texans in November. My bro and I are coming up there, officially confirming that. But do I buy tickets to Glendale? Do we get ready to go to just the Super Bowl? Like, do I just book a hotel already? Like, I don't know. Maybe. I'm telling you what, if we beat the Panthers, I think I just might. The Panthers coming up. Got fucking Faker Mayfield over there, like looking like a little bitch throwing picks to the Browns. Like just, I'm going to beat the shit out of my old team. Oh, really, dude? You look like a piece of shit when you went out there. You sucked. Matt Rule.
Cowboys after that?
Cowboys, yeah, dude. The Cowboys last place in the division. Not us.
Without a quarterback, only scored 3. No, he managed 3 points. Pathetic.
Yeah, the only team. Fun fact: Cowboys are the only team in the NFL not to score a touchdown this season.
That is a fun fact.
Yeah, it's a very fun fact. Real shame.
America's team.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that shit. Yeah, I mean, we're not as much a Cowboys ragging podcast, but like I will rag on the Cowboys when they lose and we win. So. Dude, I'm just not going to apologize for that win. I'd love to fucking another one. Let's get another one. We've got the next couple of games. We have not very beatable teams, but we have teams that we can beat. We have a deckless Cowboys team probably that we're going to be going up against. Like we could start off pretty well. We got Panthers this week. We got Cowboys on Monday Night Football week 3. We got the Bears. We got the Packers 0-1. Maybe that's a win. I don't know. In London, they know that you're from England. So, maybe they'll be supporting you. And they'll be like, let's get a win for Mike, our favorite lad, Mike. Let's get a win for him. Aaron Rodgers never won a game in England. A lot of people don't know that. Giants never lost a game in England.
I didn't realize that game was in London. October 9th. For what might be the very first time in history, or at least that I've been watching the Giants for the last 11 years, the Giants and West Ham are going to be playing at the exact same time.
Oh. I'm watching the Giants game over West Ham.
I've watched both.
Sure. Yeah.
Get that 6 set
I'll
up.
watch them on the iPad.
Maybe I imagine the volume will be on the Giants game.
I mean, just looking at our schedule, like Panthers win, Cowboys without Dak win, Bears win, Packers in London just with the vibes, the West Ham vibes win, Ravens. I'll say that's a loss. Ravens are a good team. Jags, fuck them, win. Seahawks win. We're just gonna are we gonna lose? Are we gonna like 7-1? We got Lions after that. Cowboys again. Okay, maybe we'll split with the Cowboys. Commanders, we'll probably split with them. We'll probably split with the Eagles. That's 4 losses. Vikings, that's a loss. That's 5. Colts, probably a loss. 11-6. Are we back on 11-6? Am I insane right now? Am I insane saying 11-6 is possible?
JPJ, shut that. You didn't make the trip to go see the Giants in the homeland. I'm today years old that I realized we were playing in London.
You gotta know the schedule, bro.
I know.
Schedule.
But you know what's gonna make it even when the Giants beat the Packers in London, they're playing in Tottenham Stadium.
Ew.
So if we can win that Tottenham, I'll take that.
Take a shit on the field when we on our way out. Just like fuck y'all, Tottenham. Buckingham Stadium.
Is that what you're going with? Are you going with 11-6? Is that your official?
Right. Today I am. Right now, I'm saying 11-6. You heard it here first. If they do, just make sure you clip this and then be like, Alex. Remember when Alex called it on September 13th? He knew. The haters didn't believe, but Alex did, even though I absolutely did not have a prediction anywhere near that. I was like, we'll be lucky if we win 7 games. That'd be awesome. I'd feel really happy if we could win 7 games. I'd still be really happy if we won 7 games this year, realistically. But like now, I'm on the 11. I'm on the 11-6 train. I'm a sucker, dude. I'm a sucker. I think with my heart, not with my head. And when we get a win, we're going all the way right now, and we are undefeated. So, not gonna apologize.
No apologies.
No apologies.
But and I'll give a shout out as well. Sterling Shepard, he needed a performance, and he
Our
did
guys
well.
that needed to showed up. Sterling Shepard, like, dude.
I was so expecting. I know he's, but just the way, and I was still in that kind of bunk. Way DJ threw that ball, and it was going straight at him. I was like, he's gonna fucking drop this. He's gonna fucking drop. Oh, he got it! I was so happy.
And it just went on. Yeah, it was amazing. We had the 50+ yard run from Saquon as well. Just the guys that were coming back from injuries. They showed that like the Giants have talent on this roster. We just got to put it all together, and they did that on Sunday when they needed to.
And I think the players have waited for this kind of coach, someone who's got balls, someone who's got aggression in him, just from that post-match presser where
post-game we call it post-game press conference in the
what
States.
I say?
Post-match,
post-game, whatever.
David Moyes has post-match press conferences. Brian Daboll has post-game press conferences.
Gotcha.
There you go.
But yeah, when he was saying to the players, where he's like, "Hey, if we score this, we're going for 2. You cool with that?" And they're fuck yeah, like they were hyped.
Yeah, getting the guys behind you. I love that about it. I love that for us.
Anything else? You got to go on to the.
On to the Panthers. We're gonna beat the Panthers, right?
Why the fuck?
We're gonna beat the Panthers. Defense needs to step it up a little bit. I mean, our offensive line didn't look great. Evan Neal looked incredible most of the time, and Andrew Thomas looked fucking awesome. Like, we're slowly building that lineup. There's a couple guys that were kind of, turnstiles, but we can figure that out as we go on. It didn't really affect Saquon too badly. I think some of the times Daniel had to rush some passes that maybe he shouldn't have had to, but we're very lucky that like he's got those wheels. Like, he can make moves with his legs, and Daboll's used to working with Josh Allen, who does the same thing. So I think that this is a very complementary style from both Jones and Daboll that are going to work out well together if Jones can stay healthy. But just, we had Robinson leave the game. I don't know how he's going to be. I know it was a knee injury. I'm not sure exactly what his status is for Sunday, but the Panthers didn't do anything that showed me that they're not beatable. I mean, Baker Mayfield was making poor choices all over that field. They got Christian McCaffrey. You're going to have to zero in on him and make Baker beat you, and that's pretty much what the Browns did. And the Panthers couldn't do that. The Panthers also couldn't fucking stop the run. And what did we do well last week?
We ran.
It seems like our strengths are their weaknesses, and their weaknesses are our strengths. So maybe that benefits us. 2-0. 2-0 Giants. You want to see me being cocky? See me next week. If oh boy, we win again, I'm gonna be a real cocky asshole.
I think we've got a good chance because Baker Mayfield, he's still getting settled in his new house. You saw the commercials, how he loved his old house. He looked after that like a motherfucker. So he's still not there yet. We can definitely win.
We've got more than a chance to win this one and go 2-0. What else did you have for the Giants this week? Just fucking feels good to talk about a win. Phone's ringing off the hook with people that are wanting to hop on the Giants bandwagon.
Why can't I hang up on this? What's going on?
Yeah, smash the phone then.
Decline. Okay.
I'm not doing this.
No, I think that's everything. I've just been thrown off there, but yeah, no, I think we're good. Was that loud? Could you hear that shit?
I could faintly hear it. It wasn't super distracting or anything.
Beautiful. How about now? Let's talk a little bit of West Ham. We've got a couple of games to look ahead to. the Everton game. We've got Everton away on Sunday, which is... I mean, we beat their baby brains in last season, if I remember correctly. But still, it's always like a scary...
a different Everton team, I feel like.
And, yeah, they're not doing so. They haven't won a game yet. They're one of the only two teams that have not won a game yet. Even though they are slightly above us in the league by goal difference, whatever. We've won, they haven't, so suck it.
True.
So, yep, that's a dub, I think.
Did we win? Have we won?
Yeah, we beat Aston Villa 1-0.
Okay, yep.
Remember with that 4-0s meant to do
Chelsea.
it?
I'm thinking the Chelsea debacle.
I'm actually kind of glad that we had to miss last week because of my new work schedule. In a way, I'm kind of glad we didn't do it because that would have just been like 2 hours of solid yelling.
Been really mad.
Fucking VAR cunts. But yeah.
Yep.
No, I think we got this, and then the big game Thursday against Silkeborg.
Who could forget about that one?
Who are in the Danish Superliga.
Right. We beat another Danish team to get here. So we're fucking great against the Danish teams.
They just can't handle the pressure.
Danish? Yeah, they don't know West Ham. Was it Viborg Danish?
Viborg, no, they were... Wait, were they? Oh, fucking Viborg.
They might have
I think they were. They were Danish.
I know Danish soccer, bro.
He knows
Nobody knows Danish soccer better than me.
But yeah, I think we've got that covered. Yeah, not really. I mean, I don't want. There's not really much to look, to preview on those games. I have no idea what's gonna. Hopefully, we win again. Do what we did last year in the Europa League, win the first 4 games, so we can kind of chill.
I would love that. Would love that for us.
And yeah, I don't really want to harp too much on the Chelsea game because it's so far ago. And we're trying to be happy. We're trying to ride the high at the Giants game.
Positive vibes this
week. No point bringing that negative shit into my life. But yeah, I think we've talked the talk. Do you want to plug some shit? I know we got places to be, so we plug some shit and call it a night.
I'm down with that, man. Let's just keep it positive all day.
Let's keep it positive.
I have a new episode of Pass the Gray podcast coming out tomorrow. We're going to be talking a little bit about the Queen and why everybody here cares so much about the Queen. I mean, I get it. Like, if you're British, like, makes sense, but it's like people like it was all the news had on like Friday and Saturday and even today. I was like, I don't get it, guys. We'll talk about that a little bit.
Just remember, I'll be listening. So
good. We'll say, with all due respect to Mike Fish, Sir Mike Fish. We'll say that, and then I think we're good because I can say anything. As I said, with all due respect, we're gonna talk about Midnight Yell and Texas A&M, the cult that calls himself a college of Texas A&M, and how it kind of backfired on them. And then they tried to copyright infringe everybody that posted the video making fun of them. So we're talking about A&M as having we're talking about A&M and their Midnight Yell.
Why not?
Ty's making a return, and then we're going to talk about we're going to tell you guys what's not cool this week, and we're also going to answer some of your questions. It's going to be a fun little podcast. Pass the Gray podcast. I also do the Pass the Gray Bro podcast. If you watch Big Brother, we're getting down to it. We got 2 more weeks left of Big Brother 24, and I said on our Sunday episode, I was like, dude, this is probably the best Final 5, the best end game we've had in a very long time. So I'm very excited to talk about Big Brother. We do episodes Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. If you want to tune into that, just like us on our YouTube channel, Pass the Gray Bro. Hit that subscribe button, and then we go live after each episode. So tune into that, and then you can also subscribe to us wherever you listen to podcasts or Pass the Gravy, and hit that subscribe button on our YouTube as well. But what about tell me about Waffle Box? I saw we're doing a live podcast.
Woo! So technically in the next 7 days, we've got 2 episodes of Waffle Box to look forward to. So tomorrow's episode, we are talking about we've got the usual segments, dumbest world records of the week. We've got the Cush's movie review. He's talking about Barbarian, the new horror flick that he's seen. And then we're going to be talking about interesting places human bodies have been found. Check that out. But yes, on
Definitely interested in that.
Sunday. So this is one thing led to another. So because of his schedule, we weren't going to be able to record next Tuesday, so we was going to record on Sunday. And then I was kind of like, hey, shit, I've got this new OBS shit that I'm working on, so we can get all the live streams. I was like, fuck it, let's try to live stream it. And then I thought, fuck it, let's try to raise some money for charity as well. You know, why the fuck not?
What a good guy.
So on Sunday, 18th September, this coming Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock in that time zone no one gives a shit about. Go to live.enjoywafflebox.com and join the live chat, live recording of Wafflebox podcast. What is that other one? Mountain time? Like, the fuck, mountain time? Is that the other one?
Mountain time?
Is that I know Eastern, Central, Pacific.
Mountain, and then Pacific.
Oh, it is mountain. What the fuck?
Mountain's 2 hours behind East Coast.
But like, why? You know, this is what the only like normal
Colorado,
people.
The Rockies.
Like, we're East Coast, so Eastern. You're more centralized in Texas, so Central.
Pacific Coast.
Pacific Mountain. Just like...
Yeah, I guess what else are they going to call it? They're like, mountain sounds cool.
No, you know what I mean, but I just... What do you want to call this time zone? Mountain! Yeah, the mountain. No, that'll do. Yeah, fuck it.
They were on top of a mountain when they figured it out.
Maybe. But yes, if you do want to listen to talk about other... I will be talking about the Giants again tomorrow. But we're just going to talk about week 1 as a whole on JPJ's Pigskin Pillow Talk. It's a great name. It's a great name.
I like that.
Tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern on twitch.tv/popculture. We've got some sexy music for that. And we're going to be talking about fantasy. I lucked out. I would have picked better, because obviously if I got to pick I wasn't there at the draft, I would have picked, more Giants players in my... But I was...
No, you stay away from Giants players.
Well, okay.
You don't pick... I don't pick Cowboys, I don't pick Eagles, and then I try and limit myself to 2 max Giants players because I don't want to be mad at them more than I already am.
Well, so I entered the thing, and then it was like, okay, the draft is at this time on this day, and it was the day I went to the Giants game. I was like, well, I'm going to be drunk or at the Giants. I'm not going to be able to be at the draft. So I got the, where it just automatically just randomly picks players for you.
Yeah.
And then
auto draft.
I forgot my login details. I had nothing, and so yesterday I was like, oh, hey, let me find it. Finally log in and look at who I got, and I had Tom Brady. I was like, that could have been worse. That could have been worse.
Well.
Yeah, and so I won. I won my matchup this week, so I'm 1-0 in fantasy, baby.
Nice.
But yeah, we're talking more of that in JPJ's Fantasy Corner. It's going to be a very sexy show.
I have to check that one out.
Pigskin Pillow Talk, and then the Fantasy Corner. Oh, were we wearing purple velvet or some shit? I don't know.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be some velour. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds sexy.
It sounds really classy.
Sounds sexy. But yeah, so check that out. So we've got a lot of homework for you, dear listeners and watchers. So make sure, 1, you go to twitch.tv/popculture, follow that, and then watch those shows. And then make sure you subscribe to Pass the Gravy. Make sure you subscribe to Wafflebox. Make sure you are subscribed so you get notifications so you can watch the live show on Sunday. But another episode will be out tomorrow. And then, of course, go to Pass the Gravy Big Brother, or Pass the Gravy Bro, for new episodes Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Good Lord, you're going to be sick of us.
So much content. Don't tell us we never did anything for you.
We just givers.
Content kings.
Content kings. And also, why not go to the Rob Ryan Show YouTube page? Now you can watch the Peep Show, so you can stare at Alex for 4 hours every morning.
My dumb face. And comment now. You can comment along. You go chat. This is what I'm saying.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So you just be sick of our faces. But yes, thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much for tuning in. If you are listening on demand, where the fuck were you? We're live Tuesday, 6 o'clock.
Welcome, though.
But yeah, thanks for listening. But, come on. Join in. But until next week, when we celebrate Giants being 2-0.
Yeah.
See you then.
Hey, let's go to Peyton. He's going to break down that touchdown.
Can't hear shit.
Never mind.